Hello everyone! Welcome back to some more Underrail. In the last episode, we got the last parts we needed to open the gate to Chort. We also were able to create the grenades needed to damage and destroy the biomass, the inert biomass, lying in front of the gate so that it would open. We tried to fight Chort, and it was a terrible nightmare. We did some decent damage. We could probably have stayed in that battle for quite some time killing the tentacles, but because the tentacles regenerate themselves, it was just going to be a loss in the end. Now, I decided that after one attempt against Chort that it was useless. We weren't going to win the battle against Chort, not that way, and we probably had to create the mutagen, because my belief is that the mutagen was required. We had to have it in our inventory. We create a bunch of it, we run downstairs with canisters, we plug them into the mutagen tanks, that probably kills Chort, and game over. I do no longer think this is the way this puzzle works, because I have successfully created the mutagen. I'm going to show you guys that. But I didn't get anything from it. Like, no canisters were added to my inventory, to my knowledge. So I suspect this works a little differently than how I thought. But I'm getting ahead of myself. First, I'm going to do my best, which is going to be pretty poor, to describe this puzzle. And then I will also show you how it's done. I'm laughing because this is actually pretty simple in the end, what the puzzle wants you to do, but it's tough to solve without that online mutagen combinator tool. And who made that tool, by the way? Who made that tool? Let me check my history really quick. Who made this tool? Oh, it doesn't tell me. Okay, that's a shame. So someone made the tool. There's a tool. I'll try to remember to link it down below in the description, or I'll leave a comment which has it in here. The Underrail Mutagen Combinator Mark II. It is very useful. It makes it easy for you to figure out what you need to do. It doesn't give you the answer. You still have to figure that out yourself. But it's very useful because it makes it easy for you to solve the puzzle. It's like having a calculator. It lets you do inputs and undo sequences so that you can quickly figure out what or maybe not so quickly, but figure out what order you need to put things in to get Exodus 1. Without it, you'd have to have spreadsheets in order to figure out what you would need and the order. Like, I can see it actually taking me 35 minutes or so, probably in real life, of fiddling with a spreadsheet to figure out what I would need to do. So, let's begin by explaining this from the start. Number one, you probably, but do not have to have, all of the mutagen reagents. This is because not all of them are needed to solve the puzzle. Probably, you need only, let's say, depending upon how difficult the puzzle is for you, 5, let's say. 4 or 5. In my case, I only need 3. But this puzzle is different for every playthrough. So I cannot give you the answer to your puzzle. Unfortunately, this is not the case. What you'll need to do is come here with your various mutagen reagents and with Exodus 1, and you will need to begin plugging each reagent in individually into the scanner. You then will click on the scanner console and scan it. This will give you the sequence which is contained inside that reagent. There's no way for you to know what's in this other than this scanner. When we were back down in the combinator room, it doesn't tell us what's in Solus 1, but it will let us use Solus 1. Plug in these numbers into the Recombinator online tool, or if you want to tough it out, just write these down. You need to do this for all of them. Technically, you don't, because you definitely do not need all of them to solve the puzzle. But without all of them, it's going to be tricky to solve the puzzle. After you've scanned in each individual reagent, oh, by the way, you can Alt left click to add the reagent to the chamber, which I find to be far faster than to drag them over. Then hit A to remove it, and so on. And just do that for all your reagents. After you got all of them written down, do not forget that you'll want Exodus 1. This is what you are trying to recreate. You want to make the Exodus 1 again. It might seem a bit odd, it was to me, because I'm like, well, we already have Exodus 1. Why do I need Exodus 1 again? This is because the scientists removed this sequence from all of their databases and from their data, from their libraries. So they have basically removed it from a possibility of being injected into the crucible where Chort is. Our single bottle is not enough. This has to be present within the chamber, apparently. And so we need to recreate this. Once you have written down all of your sequences, make sure you don't have any typos, by the way. That would be really bad. Come over here and then add them all to the mutagen reagent storage. Now, you will be able to begin creating sequences using the combinator. You are mostly interested just in these two buttons to start. Modify, which will let you add reagents, and clear to get rid of it if you make a mistake. Once you have created your compound, Exodus 1, you will create it and then inject it. Now, remember some information about the atoms. These are the letters and numbers you see in the mutagens. They are positive values and negative values. Once a positive value is present in a sequence, adding it again will not add that positive value a second time. It remains where it was within the sequence at whatever place it was, at whatever position you had placed it in. To remove a value, you must plug in a negative atom, which will remove that value from wherever it was in the sequence, and then shift the sequence to the left after it has removed those values. This is important to know because we are not creating a set of atoms, we are creating a sequence of them. It took me like 15 seconds of fiddling with the combinator, and I was like, that's odd. It looks like this is going to be far easier than I... Oh. So what you have to do, you must recreate Exodus 1 in the exact, like those letters and numbers, like DD, QQ, A3, ZX. They must not only be present in the sequence, but they must be in the order they were listed in for Exodus 1. Even if they're all there, if the sequence isn't correct, you failed. You're gonna have to recreate that compound using a different way. So, with all of this in mind, you can then fiddle with the online combinator tool to it will tell you what you're trying to create down below. You can go ahead and say add Ovid 2, and it will show you Ovid 2. You can then say like add Echo 4, and so on. You can keep doing this to create the sequence. But unlike this tool, which first off doesn't have a database of the local reagents here, so we don't know what's in it, and number two, doesn't have an undo option, so if you make a mistake, you're clearing the sequence entirely. The online combinator tool has all of those wonderful things. It also has a nice little checkbox you can click that says disable any of the reagents which are not useful to solving this puzzle. In which case they're grayed out, and you're like, oh wait, great. In my case, something like, I think 6 or 7 of the, might have been less than that, but I think it was 6 or 7 of them were disabled, meaning that I don't even have to consider them. I only have I have a far limited set of sequences to work with. Now, with all that said, let's go ahead and create Exodus 1 for Garrett. So I need to insert Helicon 2. I need Solus 1, and then Echo 4. Next, we will create the compound from the sequence. Compound formed. Finally, we will inject the compound. Manufacturing agent from sequence. Injecting agent. Warning. Toxicity detected in biomass. System unstable. Hear that roar? Now, I thought at this point we would suddenly gain that. But we didn't. We didn't gain a reagent, like we didn't gain a canister. This makes me think that we have now just weakened Chort. I thought we would get a canister and we would have to run around down below and insert it into all the mutagen tanks. This makes me think that we might be able to beat Chort without the combinator. Now that said, I went through the effort to do this. So we will kill him now. Or try to kill him now, right? We still might not be powerful enough to kill him. We could still lose. Garrett may have made it to this point of the game, have done the Exodus 1 mutagen to weaken Chort, and he may still not be able to win. This is the final test of your character build. And if we fail, so be it. Then, alas for Garrett, I built him wrong. It's been a lot of fun. I very much like this game, despite the past few hours, actually more like 12 or 13 hours here in Deep Caverns. I don't dislike Deep Caverns as much as I originally was, or not originally, as I began to dislike it. We're at the end. But I think we might have been able to beat Chort, maybe if I just destroyed the mutagen tanks. And maybe we want to destroy the mutagen tanks in addition to killing Chort, even though he's weaker. I don't know. So let's step down there. I've got enough time currently to make like 2 or 3 tries. And if I fail, then I'm going to take a break because it's my bedtime. And we'll try it again next video. We'll try 10 total times to beat Chort. And if it's obvious that I don't have it in me to do it, I'll be willing to welcome any comments about things I might be able to do differently. We could even restore the game before we ever came down here and maybe take some other types of equipment down with me. But otherwise, we're not strong enough. Let's go. It is Shadow we expected. We have been starving ourselves for days in hope he would come for his prize. Such a heavenly feast it would be, a storm of senses at the break of abstinence. The flesh of the High Ones, so opulent. Their thoughts, clear and brisk waters from ancient glacial currents. But I see now that he will not dare face us. And instead we got you, another mangy rail rat. Trash-digging, foul-smelling, ugly, dysgenic mongrel. And in regards to the poison you poured down our well, mutt, it will be of no use. You have but slowed us down. For this insolence, you will suffer greatly in our embrace. Like an insect, we'll tear you limb from limb, only to reassemble you and repeat the process. You will know what agony a god can inflict. So, first, I can quick save down here, so I'm gonna. Can I destroy this tank? Not from here. Alright then. So, first, I need to kill this. Oh my god, the tentacles really don't want me attacking a mutagen tank. Oh, they are much weaker. Oh, they're not actually. I just crit a bunch. Oh, so much damage. I don't know if we'll survive. Oh, we wheel it. Absolutely not. We're dead. We still died. The perfect storm of, they went into proper initiative. Let's say that. I cannot let a scanner live. So, they are not actually weaker at all. Oh, Tim, it'll just move. It'll just move every turn. So, you might just ignore the tentacles. Just go after the tank. A shame that I can't actually, I can't use both Vitality Powder and Adrenaline Shot. Oh, Jesus! I'm aiming for this door. I'm gonna try to get into it. Maybe I can just hide in here. Okay, yeah, we can hide in here. That's fantastic. So, I'm going to guess that Garrett isn't strong enough to do this. Even, he absolutely must. He absolutely must destroy the mutagen tanks. Because there's no way I'd survive all of the tentacles attacking me every turn. We'll just leave that open. We should kill this. I want to be stealthed when I leave this. A scanner. We need to kill that. I don't think... If I can set them on fire, that would buy me a few turns. Like, they wouldn't be attacking me for 2 turns. No, they're not even afraid. That was a waste of action points. I'm not gonna stay here. We're gonna double back to the room. We'll kill this one at the door. I don't want to get pinned by the biolocation and this devourer. Okay. So, we'll wait till our fatigue is gone. Wow, game. I have to move out so I can target the thing right in front of me because the door is effing in the way? Oh, there's a special place in hell for whoever came up who thought this was a good targeting scheme. There's a special place in hell for you. Okay, we just wait until their vision goes away, and we'll try this again. Ooh. We need to kill both of these, right? Because they're going to attack us anyway. Holy crap, that critical. Oh, second critical hit. Oof. I think we have to flee again. I think we just have to run back to the door and wait. Yep. In fact, I have to. We don't have the hit points for this. I can't stay there. I can't take another critical hit. Especially not with the biolocation beating on me. I'm really glad they gave me this little room I can run and heal in. That was so painful. 2 critical hits. Jesus. Have any other drugs I brought with me? I did bring Jumping Bean. I should probably put that down here. And the super health hypo. We're not going to need the anti-poison. I see it. Oh, this is super awkward, Tim. There's so many enemies popping up now. And you have to kill them. You have to kill them. Let's move here and use a Jumping Bean. and we'll use some morphine. Just try to kill this as quick as possible. We still have whatchamacallit in effect. Our morphine. So let's... I want to heal now or just run? Let's run. And next turn we can use the super health hypo. Oh crap, there's a sower here now too, and it puts something in the way. Running for the room. We can make it there. That would be fantastic. We have to somehow make it there. We may not be able to do that. We're definitely gonna get another overload. Oh, we did not get another overload. That works for me. Thankfully, none of these creatures can open doors. Maybe the scanners can. I don't know if I brought the hypos I would need for this. Okay. What? First, let's quick save. We destroyed 2 of the mutagen tanks. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I didn't eat any food. We should totally eat some food, Tim. I think we want the scanner, actually. Let's do something like this. Okay, that's good. Let's head back out there, Tim. You can't just hang around here. You're gonna get more and more chortlings. Oh, hello. Speaking of chortlings. We're still in combat, so something else saw us. Ooh, I unstealthed him. That was really bad. Hit the wrong button. That sounds like a scanner's coming for us. I guess we'll see if it can open the door. So half of the mutagen tanks are destroyed. I notice we're taking more and more electrical damage whenever it roars. I want to wait until we can possibly walk past them, because I'm going to need to make my way to another tank. Oh, we must have been picked up by Chort itself, must have seen us. Damn it! I was hoping it would not resist that. I definitely wanted to stun that one. I don't want biolocation. And I did not want, yep, that either. Let's heal. Flippin' figures. Damage the mutagen tank with that grenade, and hurt this a little bit. Oh crap! 2 swords are coming. Didn't get a lucky incapacitate. I don't want to charge up because I want to kill this solar from a distance. So we'll just move ourselves here. Not sure if we have to yet run back to our room. We may have to. Yes, we are. We're still being chased by more tentacles. Man, this is this is tough. Even with the mutagen tank, the Exodus 1 put in here, it's still tough. If it wasn't for this little room, this would be completely undoable for Garrett. At least my playstyle would not support this whatsoever. I'm assuming, by the way, that we need to destroy the tanks. I might have been powerful enough to just kill Chort with only 3 other tentacles to worry about, but I wasn't sure. And I don't know what destroying these tanks do, so we're going to destroy the tanks to start. We can't let this thing live. We know scanners are too dangerous to let them keep them alive. We have to run through this and reach the sower. Let's use some morphine. I think we have to stop this tentacle. It's incapacitated. Let's move back and do more damage to the Devourer. I need to kill this tentacle. I really don't want to. I don't like this one's mental abilities. Whenever you die, the game crashes to desktop. We have to actually destroy that one... Oh, come on. We have to destroy that one mutagen tank again. So, we'll wait till we can stealth, and then we're dashing up there. Ooh, it's Devourer. Oh no, there was Devourer here last time too. That was the Eye of Chort who saw us, but the Devourer did not yet. We can kill this tentacle, that would be extraordinarily useful. That was dumb, Tim. You should have attacked it because it's going to heal 200 hit points. Oh, only 100. Ooh, critical hits. I don't want to use the super soldier drug. I really, really don't want to use that. Now we're gonna run back to the room, heal, and save the game. This way, if we die again, we won't have to worry about it. Okay, that was not so bad, having to redo that. I wonder what this battle's like on hard. I can only imagine it's incredibly difficult. Yep, there were two of them here. Oh, there's another door right here. Interesting. Then let's heal. Stealth, quick save, and then we're heading out here and we're going to try killing these other ones. That was a misclick, shutting it, but there was another one here. Wow, it's spawning a lot of these things. That's not a good chance to hit it, Tim. I think you just died again. Good God, 97 damage! You're effing me, game. And I missed 3 of those attacks with 80% chance to hit. Jesus Christ. Really? I have to click this very tiny tentacle bit to hit it? Because I can't target it through the wall? Oh God, game, I hate you so much. And the game's gonna crash again? It is not. Alright, thank God. Okay, let's wait to enter combat, and then we'll step out here and have to kill this thing. Him to the tanks. We have to keep... I wonder why it spawns so many things here. Oh, God. Oh, you know, maybe destroying all of the mutagen canisters is what's weakening the tentacles. Sorry, I saw that coming from literally a mile away. Oh, I thought for sure it was someone to use biolocation. It did not do so. That's a shame. So close. Maybe if we destroy the tanks, then the tentacles won't be able to respawn. Which is why I'm so glad I used that morphine. We would have died had we not used it. I hate you, tentacle. Let's see if it heals at all. It does not! Alright then. I don't know if I want to run in there. Last time we did that, that was a bad idea. So every tank you destroy reduces by 50 the healing that these have. I'm gonna stay here and kill these tentacles. Oh, but they still regenerate to full life. So I should have just weakened them. I need to heal and recharge our... Oh, 33. And recharge our shield. And now, since I know they won't recharge, let's do that. Alright. Recharge. They won't... Nothing will regenerate. I guess that means Chort also was regenerating, and now he won't regenerate. Which is good, because I don't have the DPS to kill Chort flat out. Super soldier drug. Focus stem. Morphine shot. And we start killing you next turn, Chort. Right in your mother freaking eye. Do you regenerate? No. No, you don't. And I hate this tentacle. I hate you. I hate you. That's a nice amount of bleeds. Get even more bleeds on you, you big freaking jerk. That's a nice amount of bleeding damage. We're exhausted. I should use the shield. I don't care about you. You can be there. I should focus on Chort, but I hate this one when it crits me. Yeah, there's no way I would have won this without weakening Chort. No way. Absolutely no way. Too many tentacles. We destroyed how many? 4 of them with the mutagen tank? This character is raging and may attack anyone. Woo! Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, wow, they're attacking themselves, too! And I guess this one knows that psionic attacks don't work on the sower? The cube! We should also take that. Let's save the game. Fun battle. Garrett does not have the DPS to do this without destroying those mutagen tanks. Quite a few characters I've created do not have the DPS to do so. Not to kill Chort without having killed those first. Whether it was a monster or a god, it's dead now. Most of the commands on this console are written in a language unknown to you. There's 2 you managed to make out, however. Disable ladder electric grid field. Enable secondary elevator power. Leave. Let's take that cube. And this goes back to the Faceless. So everyone, how'd I do? How do you think I did? I think I did, I mean, we won. We died 4 times total? I think now that I know how the mutagen puzzle works, I think I'd always choose to do it. Always. I can't think of a situation when I would not want everything, this battle to be significantly easier. I'm also noting that we're not finding a whole lot of oddities off the Chortlings. I guess it's not a very common drop at all. I'm clearing them out of all the stuff because I intend to leave it upstairs instead. And I've got another, like, 10 minutes I can play before that has to be it. Yeah, I left all my key items there a long time ago, so let's leave all of you behind. I want 1 brain. All of those can come back with me. Okay, let's deliver this back to where I guess it belongs. I'm going to also make the safe assumption that we no longer have to worry about Eye of Chort anymore. Although there might be lots of Chortlings running around killing each other. I guess the only... Oh, hey! I was looking for you guys. Oh, they immediately came in here because I guess when Chort died, they felt it and realized that it was safe for them to walk in. A familiar figure stands before you, addressing you without delay. Give us the cube. It's all yours. Hand him the cube. The Faceless carefully takes the cube from your hands. One of the soldiers hands him a metal box in which he places the cube, closing it soon after. We have no more business with you. He stops speaking, letting silence take over. As he observes you, as they all observe you, you begin to feel uneasy. However, your worries will soon prove to have been unjustified. He produces a strange medallion and hands it to you. This is for you. You are now free to leave. I had questions I wanted to ask you. No. You had a chance to ask everything you wanted. I just wanted to ask how to get out of here. There is an elevator southwest of Hollow Earth. It is the only one functional that we know of. Nod and remain silent. The Faceless nods, during which the soldiers behind him move almost simultaneously and pass through the gate behind you one by one. The towering Faceless is the last to do so. Not friendly. Guess they don't have to be. While I'm here, I'm going to grab a few of these. I plan on making a tutorial on Underrail, and I think having extremely high-level components will be helpful to explain how crafting works. Oh, what was the medallion that we got? Imprinted upon this medallion is a circle split in 4 by the X symbol, with perpendicular serifs. The medallion seems to be made of some material resembling rough stone in texture, but lacking its weight and frigidness. Well, let's talk about the boss battle then. So, I'm guessing it's possible to build your character in such a way that you can probably kill Chort without needing the mutagen puzzle and without destroying the tanks. The only way this would make sense to me is if you build your character like a super glass cannon. Like, I'm talking three constitution, and you just dump all your points into... Well, I'm gonna guess it's probably gonna have to require a sniper rifle. A super sniper rifle. With an aim shot, critical power, and as much extra critical damage bonus as you can possibly get. And then maybe with a single aim shot. Oh, I don't know. You'd have to... Oh, you might be able to. It'd be tough, but maybe you could one-hit or two-hit Chort with that. Oh! I wonder if the Faceless are still friendly with me, or if now if our task is done, if I'm not allowed over in their area again. We'll find out now, I suppose. Holy crap, we got a ton of experience points at some point as well. $6,000 from Chort. Huh. Maybe solving the mutagen puzzle is what did it, or something else. Or maybe just talking to... Well, I didn't see another experience. I wonder what gave me so much. Oh, they're gone! Alright then. So... I think the weakened state of Chort is a fine battle. At least for... Well, by that I mean I liked it. I wasn't upset at dying. I always get pissed off when I miss multiple attacks in a row, especially when I miss high chance to hit attacks. That always really frustrates me. But I don't think the battle itself was bad. I think that the battle against Chort, when all 6 or 7 tentacles are present, is way too much for Garrett. And I can't think of any character I've created that could probably do a battle against that many tentacles, all which will, I'm pretty sure, all pop up to defend that mutagen tank that you're attacking. I've got no clue how you would do that. I've got no clue. No clue at all. Morphine? Well, other people may have made hybrids, so they'd be more focused on succeeding at the thing they're doing. Oh, hello! Oh, did they take the girl with them? Oh, they did! Well, nothing says we can't take a peek and see if they left anything. I don't think they did, though. Judging from the fact that the lockers are all open. I never even stopped in here and asked for supplies. Not even once, and I probably should have, now that I know that they would have all just left. Yep. Oh, this is a nice touch. I like that everything's open. To let you know that they took everything with them when they went. It's a nice touch. Alright, so... let's swing down to my loot and see what I'm taking and what I'm not. We should probably charge. So... if it wasn't for me abusing those little rooms, that wouldn't have been possible. we would have just utterly failed. Because I needed the area to recover, recharge my shields, heal up using bandages. It also strikes me that anyone can probably do that, so that's not a stealth-only thing, which I'm glad to know. For supplies, I didn't end up needing most of what I brought down here. It looks like I will not need antidotes in the future when I walk down here. Assuming the burrowers don't give you too much trouble, Tim, on your other characters, but I don't see them actually giving me that much trouble. Let's take back all the drugs I brought down here with me. I don't need those, though. There's nothing else in here. Actually, I guess we'll take the energy pistol plan. We got quite a few plans when I was down here. They weigh almost nothing, so I'm like, oh, I'll just take all of them. I don't have any biology, so toxic sludge is useless to me. I don't want MK3 grenades. I can make MK4. This stuff. So I want that Zephyr. That padding, these cloths. I want to make that shield. I want my pet. I want this carapace. That doesn't leave me with very much left of space, so we'll take this. We'll take a shield. And the rest I guess I can come back for it at some point. Actually, I don't need 9 batteries. That will free up enough space. I think I can take this pistol frame. Oh! Do I have to power on the elevators? Or you think they came on automatically? I'm not sure. There was one here near Southgate Station. The other one was here. Let's visit the outpost. So I'm thinking, everyone, as well, that what I will do off screen, assuming when I take this elevator that nothing happens, I will do a bunch of inventory management. I'll come up and down here and store stuff, etc., etc. But I'm not going to record again until you guys tell me what I should do. To my knowledge, the game does not end until I go back to Southgate Station. At that point, it's over, I believe. But we can still adventure, for example, in the Black Sea, if you would like. So let me know what I should do, and we will see it done. If I go back to Southgate Station and say we're done with this, the leftover stuff in the Black Sea, that will be for you to discover if you pick up the game on your own. Or of course, we can do it. We can maybe do some other things out and around in Underrail. I am not sure what else is left to do. But maybe I've left a few areas unexplored, a few things unsearched. So we could do that. And then, of course, there's the end of the game waiting for us. Oh, right. I undid all this work. I had sorted and stored everything in here, looking for other parts for the mutagen puzzle. This elevator is not working. Actually, it may not be working because we don't have power. Still not working. So... the only other one that would work is that one near Southgate. I'm guessing that's Southgate Station 1. I thought we saw another elevator. That's the one. No, that's This is the one that leads to the... I'm assuming this elevator leads back up to the Chortists' Institute. But I saw 2 other elevators. Oh well. We're taking that one then. I think... okay, so let's talk more, Tim. You're kind of going on... my mind's wandering in all sorts of different directions. So... I wonder if the tentacles that you fight are randomized upon pouring the fluid in, or if you always get the same exact ones. Would be interesting if they're random. In which case, I would make an argument that I think I got the worst ones. Getting 2 psionic tentacles, because those don't miss you. That's rough. The energy one, for example, I was able to ignore it. It's what makes psionics so flippin' strong in this game. I would hazard that psionics needs a big nerf. There has to be some sort of accuracy that I feel all psionics require. Or some sort of stat or something you can take to make you heavily resistant to them. Given how strong they are. Wow. Not being able to miss, doing decent crits, usually having secondary effects. That's just nightmarish. Useful if you're playing a psionics, but it's not his character, but oh, being on the receiving end of that's tough. It's no wonder why people say that a psionicist makes the game very easy. And it does. I don't know any other way to say it. The game is extraordinarily easy. Easier if you're playing a psionic build. I have had significantly less trouble with my own psionicist compared to Garrett here, or my other characters who are, have a more physical bent to them. Okay. Let's start killing more things. Holy crap! Beautiful attack, Garrett. I just have to wait 2 turns. We'll wait 2 turns then until this goes away. You can hit me from that distance. Just 2 of those would have killed Chort outright. What, 2 of them? He had 2,000 hit points, I think. No, we would have needed 3 or 4. Certainly are a lot of you here today. Use one of those. We can make more of them after all, I think. Yeah, we can make more MK2s. Holy crap, here's all my crits. Here they are. Wonderful. I'm just gonna leave the corpses here because I can't take most of this stuff off of them. Yeah, so back to Chort. So having a very fast moving character was very helpful to maneuver around to reach the tanks. Having stealth was also useful, because I didn't have to worry about being constantly pelted by those tentacles. I'm assuming another character, though, probably wouldn't have had that trouble. Goodbye, deep caverns. Hello, 6. A familiar shape materializes before you. You are startled, but as your previous encounter had shown, his presence, no matter how unexpected or intimidating, does not mean danger. Once more, a displaced voice addresses you. Chort is no more, and the cube has been returned to the Faceless. We'll talk more about 6 in a different episode, everyone. Because I thought there was something special about me and 6. But I think there's something special about 6 and not necessarily me. Right? The face of Chort mentioned some sort of special thing about him. Like, the shadow was what they called him. Anyway, you were right. The only way for me to leave Deep Caverns was to kill Chort. Actually, no. I was wondering when you'd show up again. Other events await my, or should I say our, participation. That is why I am here. I am looking for someone. Someone who pretends to be one of your own kin, but is not. Harridan Tanner, as he calls himself. Just as your lips separate to sound the most obvious question, you hear the answer precede it. Tanner must die. But few but myself can make sure that occurs. I am a powerful being, and so is he. We are the same kin, yet he conceals it better. The reasons should be obvious. What did he do to deserve death? He committed a crime. What crime? That does not concern you. I don't know, but it sounds like 6 can probably kill him by himself. Unless he's going to pay me to do it, so you need me to get rid of him? No. Tanner is no longer in Southgate Station. He knows I am after him, and if I am correct, he should be on his way to North Underrail. Our events are connected. Yours, Tanner's, mine. I do not know why, but I do know that such is the case. As I saw you being an essential participant in the destruction of Chort, perhaps you are also an actor of similar importance in Tanner's, or even in other events. It is an option I would be foolish to disregard. After our conversation comes to an end, I will travel to North Underrail after him. I would recommend you do so too. All the destruction that emerged from events we have witnessed is the consequence of his actions, in one way or the other, and his actions are unlikely to deviate from the norm. If you want to prevent similar events from occurring, then North Underrail should be your next destination. You will be able to find me in a place called Hexagon. Ask for 6. You might have been right about Chort, but this, I'm not convinced. Your kin often exhibits foolishness, placing your paid desires before outcomes more important, drawing conclusions with only personal gain in mind. Do not do the same. The Faceless blockade is no more, and the railroad should be unobstructed. I believe we will share events again. He stops speaking, his lenses surveying your expression. Ask while you can. What can you tell me about Tanner? His power is not far from my own, even though, because of his deceptive nature, he is reluctant to reveal it. He hid from me over the course of many events under different pseudonyms. Every time I revealed him, he vanished. Why won't he fight you? Has he ever tried? No. He is powerful, but not as much as I am. Are you sure he hasn't found a way to increase his power somehow? He tried, but I do not allow him, as you're able to see. What's Tanner's real name? I will not reveal that. You told me yours. Yes. Names hold power. I revealed mine because it was necessary. Revealing Tanner's is not. Maybe in some different event. Oh, that's very Earthsea. You say your mission was to kill Tanner, yet you let him get away so that you can ensure Chort was destroyed. Why? I already told you. It is something I knew was most important. But you didn't know why. Why put so much effort into it when you aren't sure? I was sure it needs to be destroyed. I was not sure why. There is a difference. I could not explain these things to you even if I wanted to. Your language is incomplete. What are you and where are you from? I come from far away. That is the best answer I can give you. It is the only one you will be able to understand. As for what I am, the things you see will be enough of an answer. Chort referred to you as a High One. What does that mean? It is an archaic term, a distant thought. It does not describe me, but it speaks volumes about this particular manifestation. Far away. Where? You would not understand it. And you do not need this information. Let me ask you something else. Do so. You say Tanner's pretending to be one of us. You don't seem to care about concealing your appearance. No. Why? It would be meaningless for me to do so. Deception is not what I want. That's fair enough. I have nothing else than sex. Or Umbro, whatever your name really is. Good. Then our conversation is done, Garrett. Okay. While we're here, let's try a rift. You see a small, bright, flat-looking ripple in the otherwise three-dimensional space around you. Attune ourselves to the rift. You fix your eyes on the rippling energies of the rift and focus your mind on it. You can almost feel your consciousness flowing from your forehead into the rift on a wave of juice. For a brief moment, with a deafening shriek, your mind is flooded with countless images, all indiscernibly mushed up into mental white noise. You snap out of it with a gasp. You see the rift more clearly now. It beckons you closer. Travel to the dude's home. That's an interesting teleport. Hey, dude. How's it going, man? Dude, are you familiar with the name John Dyson? This was him, right? He I think was Dyson? Dude remains silent, staring at an empty bottle of brew in his hand. Dr. John Dyson, a Biocorp scientist, head of psionic research and development at Hollow Earth Deep Caverns. Dude? He lets his head drop even further, almost pressing it onto his empty bottle, as his unwashed hair falls over his face like a veil. An instant passes, and tears fall, and quiet sobbing reaches your ear. More tears follow, gathering at the bottom of the barrel and merging into one whole. His sobbing gets louder and louder till he raises his head and reveals a dude beard and droopy, trembling lips. He wants to speak and give him all the time he needs. A few moments later, he wipes his tears, and then... Why is there no more brew in my bottle? Why do horrible things happen to good people? Man. He drops the empty bottle and rubs his eyes. After reopening them, though, he looks at the bottle, shrugs, picks it up, and drinks all of his collected tears in a single gulp. So, like, what were you saying, man? Are you John Dyson? No, I'm the dude, man. You should, like, pay attention to other people's names. He gets another bottle, opens it, and smiles. Yeah, it's kind of rude, man. Cheers. Fair enough. He doesn't want to go into it. Give me some juice, dude. Okay. Well, everyone, I think I am now done. So, I'm going to do all that inventory management stuff I said I was going to do. I might come back to do, to show you the shield, or any other of these objects that I create. Just as a heads up, because I totally want to show it off. I really agonized over leveling up in that one episode. Where's the way up? So, I might add a little bit more to the end of this video, but otherwise, I will wait until I hear from you guys to decide what to do next. In any case, I'll be back in a few seconds, or I'll see you in the next video. Thank you all for watching.